Put God first. Put God first in everything you.
As the holidays approach, drivers, we know who hauls on holidays.
We pull up, we turn heads, got the parking lot popping with the multiple jams. Show up, we show off, we got the cops called for us, revving up the exhaust. It's all good around here, just don't let the county sheriff see the cooler of beer. And when the blue lights fade and the barney fire's out of sight, we gon' turn up the night. Baby, I'm the parking lot junkie, pull up in something stunning with both my Mickey T's rubbing. Mossberg in the back if you wanna get it slow. And when I'm sipping the Jim Beam, I tend to get destructive. Hell, I reckon y'all coming like a wrecking ball about to nobody but Conor McGregor. Your ass a broken jaw. You looking at me like, who the fuck is this guy? Well, I'm up church, bitch, and your chick in my four-wheel drive. Now I'll change for nobody, not money, not fame, no trucks, no clothes, no TV, no way. Pull up, we turn heads, got the parking lot popping with the multiple jams. Show up, we show off, we got the cops called for us, revving up the exhaust. It's all good around here. Just
Good morning, everybody. I'm Wayne Campbell.
And I'm Sheila Campbell.
And this is your morning drive with the driver's side. Good morning, beautiful.
Morning.
How are you today? Not today, Satan. Not today.
And welcome
It is
to
Manic Monday.
Okay.
It.
Before we go too far into this, guys, we need your help. Okay. We found out that Google had crashed. And so, and specifically on Chrome. So this is what we are on, is on Chrome. So if we're glitching all over the place and it's slow, please drop it in the comments right now if you can, so we know, and that we can try to fix it and go out and rebroadcast under Firefox. So if you guys will wait.
On top of that, the other, what, really? What? Hey, bro, I have no show flow today. No show flow today.
You don't go by it anyways.
Bro, I don't feel comfortable without it.
Really?
I swear to God, I don't.
Would you want me to put my little notepad
No,
there?
I don't get it. We got a lot going on today, don't we?
Yes, we do.
It's Manic Monday. We
We
got
do.
breaking news, actually, coming out of major outlets
Here,
that revolve.
help you
No,
immensely?
it does not. That actually involves the trucking industry, right? I've had a pot of coffee and a half, and my coffee's over there.
Okay, I don't know if any of you know what that means when he says he's had a pot and a half of coffee.
Are you not going to pay
Yeah.
attention to me?
I'm sorry.
Get it?
Good morning, you guys. We are glad you are
It's
here
Manic
with
Monday.
us. It is Manic
Ralphie!
Monday.
Help me out here.
He does. So I left him on his own. So here's the deal. So he tells me, babe, I got it. Don't even worry. I've got all my videos up and everything. We are good to go and ready to rock.
And I sure blew that, didn't I? Right out the gate. And you sure enough put me right out there like that, right? You didn't just throw me under the bus. You backed up, make sure you got that. You got every part, right?
Hey,
In
baby.
case you missed what?
Beep, beep. That was the bus that just went by.
You're so stupid. Someone's getting good at this. And remember, I just gotta keep calm and trust God. Gee, girl, we got a lot. We got a packed show today. We're probably gonna go over the hour.
Okay.
I got to make sure that I do back out of it a little bit. I know that. What'd you say I get this morning? Is it what do you?
Overexcited.
Overzealous.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
What are you trying to say, bro?
That you couldn't keep a surprise if your life was depending on it.
And then Scott's over there
Telling you the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Seriously? Then why do you let me be involved? We got trucking news, national news. We got breaking news. We if you didn't see Saturday night show,
Mhm.
we crushed it.
Saturday
What's
night show.
national news about this morning?
About the vaccine.
What was Saturday night show all about?
About the vaccine.
Right. So we kind of got it out there before everybody else, right?
Mhm.
Get it. Why? Because we're driver driven. If it happens in the trucking industry, it will happen in the trucking industry before it happens out into the regular world. And to the regular societies, the four-wheelers and all those people. The trucking industry sees it first.
Mhm.
And sure enough, we got drivers on the inside at companies that are being recertified in the medical field. They're having them team up, swapped out reefer units. They haul food, but now they're going to start hauling other things.
Yep.
Imagine that.
I know.
What's being rolled out today? The vaccine.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that FedEx truck that they showed on the mainstream media was a bogey. It wasn't even a reefer unit. It was a dry van.
Right.
They're all first van. You're so full of crap. Those things left 2 days ago. Who are they fooling?
A lot of people.
Fake news.
A lot of people. They don't want to, they don't want for that information to get out of the actual trucks or anything else. And they've got marshals and stuff, that are.
What did you say they have?
Marshals. U.S. Marshals.
Armed guards?
Yeah.
Oh, it's that important, right?
Right. But we're going to get into that and talk about that later. Okay. Let's not talk about that.
Well, what do we want to do right now? We have people. Am I that really still?
Oh, okay.
I feel like I'm calm.
Okay. Well, you kind of are. Well, no, you're really not.
Get it.
I was going to try to sugarcoat it and puff it up a little bit. But
all right, we're only 6 minutes in. We can get to good morning.
I know. And you almost pretty much blew that was it. Done.
We're done. Have a good day. Keep on trucking. Shine side up, drivers. Remember, you're the heartbeat of America. You should be treated that way.
And then after I'll be like, I'm tired. I don't even know why. Well, I don't know. Maybe because it was done in 6 minutes.
Seriously?
Oh my gosh, I cracked myself up
this morning. Who are you? What did you do with my wife? You're turning me on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what? Oh, okay. Now that I play into it, it gets.
Moving
See,
on.
right there we go. Get it. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a good morning. Let's take a small break. Get to good mornings. Yeah. Or what? What do you want to do? What do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Do we want to go to Mark before we go to good mornings?
No, we can do that after we get back and do some mentions. Good mornings and some mentions.
Because we got mentions. We got national news, trucking news.
Yeah.
What's after that?
National weather.
Oh, weather. Ooh, how's that going for you guys?
Yeah, not yet.
I forgot we got all these people over here.
Yeah.
Are you ready to do this? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Short break?
Yeah.
Oh my God. See, no show flow. This is your fault for no show flow, dude. All right, let's go right here.
People say I got a drinking problem, but I got no problem drinking it all. They keep on talking, drawing conclusions, call it a problem, I call it a solution. Just sitting here in all my grand illusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. Just a solution.
Oh my goodness.
I'm back here scared. I'm lost. No show flow. That's why we went to a break so early.
Oh my God, you cracked me up.
What do we want to talk about? We got Shannon Crass. All right, look, we got Shannon Crass. Shannon Crass. She's okay. All right. Now I know where we're at. Real quick, you guys. Before we go anywhere, I want to send a special shout out to Shannon Crass. All right, she's a driver, a fan of the Driver Side Show. She's been following us for quite a while. She had a grandbaby.
Yeah, she did.
She did. Did we get the name?
Octavia?
Octavia, yes it is.
Yeah.
And there's her son with his brand new daughter.
With a new baby. Congratulations.
Brand new daughter. You know, everybody over in the comments,
baby.
give Shannon a congratulations or a heart or something, guys, please. Because that's just, and she was having issues finding due to COVID and all the changes in her life, that her living situation has gotten disrupted. She was having issues there. She reached out for us. We put out feelers, but we just kept praying about it. And sure enough, she's heading into I'm not going to say where today, to talk to somebody about renting a home. Yeah. So, and she had a positive attitude this morning. So that felt good to talk to her and stuff like that. And then I want to go back to Saturday to Brittany Aikens.
Yeah.
Okay. She brought up some memories of mine. This is Simi Valley, California, right here, guys. This is where I grew up. This is a gentleman's front yard that he used to do this every year for every holiday. So that's my childhood memory, along with Ralphie.
Yes.
All right. But Brittany Aikens, real quick, that was so cool that you brought that up. I was able to go online and find it. And the reason why that gentleman does that every year, I don't even know if it goes on anymore. It's his son was hit by a car
Oh.
in front of the house. So the holidays were really hard for him, but he found love and happiness in the community by expressing holidays without him in a way like you couldn't imagine.
Right.
And it was great because he gave all us kids great memories.
Right.
That's from the 80s. That's early 80s right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at how, you could tell just by the decorations. God, it was great. So Brittany Akins, thank you so much.
And she triggered as far as me because I grew up in the valley, in the San Fernando Valley. And so grandma used to take us and we had Candy Cane Lane. And so these are the ones that I remember. See, can you do my
flicky fingers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
And the
look at that.
too.
Yeah, that was Candy Cane Lane. That was in the valley, Reseda.
It's in
good
Woodland
old Reseda.
Hills.
Yeah, or Woodland Hills. Okay.
Yeah, and it still goes. And you drove through, and it was blocks and blocks and blocks of houses that were decorated. They all had specific things. So if you were on Candy Cane Lane, you had to decorate with
themes,
more candy canes, Santa Claus, and so on and so forth. And it's still going on. So I'm going to try to convince my sister to drive through and take videos of it for you guys. So we can play it on Christmas because it's absolutely gorgeous. And they've been doing it for years.
And if you've decorated your truck or anything like that for holiday spirit, please send them in and stuff like that. And I wonder if anybody's still shooting their eye out. Because that's still around. I mean, it goes 24 hours on Christmas, starts on Christmas Eve. You know, I saw that yesterday. I had to have it. I've been wearing it ever since I bought it. And it makes me feel good. But we were where I got it yesterday was out shopping for hauling the holidays for Mark Estep.
Yes.
Estep.
Yes.
All right. And it was we had such a good time yesterday.
Yes.
We really did. And here's his son right here. There's his truck.
Yeah.
Look at that. Get it, driver.
Yeah.
And that's feels good that we're doing a holiday for a driver that has been taken out of the seat due to medical issues. He's an amputee of both legs. I felt like an idiot yesterday. I called him up. I said, "Hey, bro, you need any slippers?" And he's like, "Wayne, I don't have any legs." And I got to make sure I had to let that out because Scott thought he was going to get me on Saturday with that. So Scott, got you. Right, get it, driver. But it was fun. I had a good time yesterday, and it feels good to be able to do this for this gentleman.
And I'm sure he took it all in good fun as far as that. So
he did. He was laughing. But I said, "Socks? You need socks and slippers?" He's like, "Dude, I got no legs." And then an hour later, we talked. He says, "My son could use some socks."
Yeah, maybe socks.
Because I called him back up and I was like, "What would you do for your son if you could do something for your son?" Because he's in a home.
Yeah.
He's not gonna have family. He's gonna have these packages, the stuff that's coming from you guys, from Ellie to us and all you guys out there, the Grangers, Bunny, everybody that's been involved.
You donated,
Mark,
seriously.
God, there's so many.
He was letting the cat out of the bag because we got a lot of stuff. Seriously,
we did.
So some really cool stuff, and
I even got
extra stuff that fun stuff.
Scott and I got free hats at Peterbilt because we were able to go down to Peterbilt and they threw a couple hats in their Rush, of course. Yeah. Well, it's only advertising for that. Shout out to the people over at Rush, Peterbilt, but it was cool.
Yeah,
it was cool. Things were. I gotta slow down because I'm overexcited.
It's okay to be overexcited about this. I mean, it's for a good cause, and it's for a driver who was taken out of the seat way too early in his career from an horrible disease that lots of people experience now, or they know someone who has. I know I've got diabetes on both sides of my family. You had diabetes in your family as well. I
just lost my uncle
who passed away from it and stuff. So
I lost my uncle 2 months ago. My uncle Eddie, my mom's little brother, my grandmother, my mom's mother.
Right. And sometimes, the consequences of having diabetes is that you lose your limbs sometimes. And that's what's happened to Mark. So this is a great, great cause. And for a gentleman who's going to have a Christmas, all these homes and stuff that are closing down that people aren't allowed in. So at least that we're going to be here and we're going to be streaming live on Christmas. And so, he's going to at least have a Christmas.
My God, can I speak about anything over here?
Go ahead.
No, but I'm excited. But not just diabetes. I got the vaccine rolling out. We're going to talk about here in a little bit. But we'll talk about him and the vaccine. So we got that coming. We're back into the groove of things. We're at that 15-minute mark. Let's take a quick break. Get to your comments and your good mornings. Yeah.
Not yet.
Wait, what
Because
did
we
I
have
forget?
one more mention.
Who?
And we want to do a shout out to Ellie and her husband, Mike.
Oh, did I load
because
him
Ellie
up?
is actually going to lead into our trucking news. So, Ellie, you are rocking it.
Right,
I mean,
Ellie's-
you are just an amazing person. And I mean, she's from all the way from coming on to the beginning of she didn't even hesitate when I asked her to come on the women's show. And since then, she's become a fan. Her grandson, Keston, is as well. Idolizes this one here.
Can I say something? Because I'm like a kid.
Yeah.
And when this young man's coming into my life,
Yeah.
and the things that I'm hearing that, okay, and I'm happy about it. There are certain things in his life that we're replacing as far as structure.
Yeah.
And things to look up to.
Mm-hmm.
And he's given me things to look up to.
Mm-hmm.
So the gift that we're giving each other is absolutely amazing. And it's all because of Ellie and you drivers and the way that you guys, haul this platform out.
Yeah.
It's truly amazing. And with that being said, let's take a quick break, get to good mornings, and we're going to take a break with a positive vibe. We'll be right back, guys.
You doing, sweetie? Open it up. This? Yeah. I got you an apartment. It's ready to go right now. I'm taking you.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, you're crazy.
You're no longer homeless.
You're crazy. Oh my God.
I'm blindfolding you, okay? Are you ready?
Oh, wait. Yeah! I love it.
And you like it?
Yay! Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Man's job is never done. Good morning.
Hi. Hi. Good morning.
Robert Pansing, XLG Transportation. Oh, we got transportation news too today, don't we? Get it. John Hall, Shannon Crass, congratulations. Everybody there, Shannon Crass right there. John Hall, Glenn Calais.
Yeah.
Glenn Calais, Keith Becker, thank you this morning. You sent us our national news, our trucking news this morning. Our trucking news has a lot to do with what you sent us, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Well, I got the video for it.
Right. And
I
John
got-
Freeze.
And John Freeze.
Right.
Oh, there's Della, Schuster driver right there. Get it, Della.
Morning.
There's Della, Daryl Martin.
Good morning.
Get it. Greg Martin, Dispatch
Good
Me
morning.
Home. John Freeze,
Yes.
Phil Tristan, Amigo. And John Freeze, a.k.a. Teddy Bear.
T-Bear.
Get it. Vincent, Joe, Anton Austin, happy birthday to you, sir. It was his
Yes.
birthday over the weekend. Curtis, Mike Garvey, get
Morning,
it.
Mike.
Driver, good to talk to you yesterday, Mike. Terrence, Charles Bundy, Moses, Dennis Hicks, Jerea, Alicia, Pete, Sharon, Greg, okay, Colleen, there she is, our heavy hauler.
Good
Jim
morning.
Bailey, another XLG. All right, Will Cook, the list goes on, Sheila.
Yeah.
It goes on and on.
And I saw Mark in
on
there too.
and
So
on.
good morning, Mark.
Mark's in there. I hope
Yeah.
he didn't see my personal page,
Yeah. Well, I hope not either.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Philip Kirby. Sorry, brother. I wasn't able to see you this weekend. You stopped by this weekend.
Mhm.
Also, Edward Brubaker was up there last night.
Right.
Happy birthday to Edward Brubaker.
Yes.
It's his birthday. I can't keep up.
Yeah.
I can't. There's so much going on.
There is, and we had really, talk about weather, guys. We are going to get into the weather last night, but here for us, it was wow. It was a downpour, and so gets a little muddy out here. And Gemma was like, "What the hell is this?" She's from Vegas. She's never seen that kind of rain before.
Hey, Sheila.
Yeah.
What about Bob?
Yeah. What about Bob?
Good morning, Bob. It's good to see you here,
Morning,
Bob
Bob.
Cook. I'm here, but I'm listening because I'm driving.
Good.
And please, guys. Yeah, we do a show about trucking. So if you're driving, we better be face down and on Bluetooth audio.
Exactly.
Seriously.
I
I'm not trying to get blamed for anything that they do because of
I
us.
agree.
Bastards, because they'll do that, them super truckers.
Did you want to sip my tea?
No.
Oh.
Again?
So
Seriously.
I got to tell you a funny story.
Robert Pennington, good morning, sir. He is a diabetic.
Yes.
Right. A lot of people suffer from that. And Kenneth Williams, he's a bully. Him and his son, Justin. They
Oh.
bullied us on Saturday.
But he's saying Missouri 29.
I know.
That's a little cold.
That's weather later. But see what I'm saying? He's trying to throw us off, bully us right out of this subject. Good morning, everybody. I'm glad you're all here. We appreciate everybody. And we're gonna just jump right into trucking news. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
And here's your trucking news.
All right, you guys. So on the trucking news, I do want to, this accident happened last week sometime, but I do want you guys to know, and this is an article, thank you, John Freese, for sending this over to me last night, because the I-71 is going to be down to one lane. There was a horrible accident that happened a few days ago that a driver did pass away. His semi caught flames. They were not able to save him. So rest in peace, driver. Seriously, condolences to the family, Mr. Montgomery. But because of that accident, that he hit a bridge rail, and so there's damage, and they're expecting that highway is going to be down to one lane for months. So they're asking you to try to find alternative routes in that area if you happen to be driving that. So guys, just make sure that's I-71. Let me see where that's off of. Hold on.
Oh boy, really?
Okay, it's I-71 near mile marker 47. So I'm sure it's going to start from 45 and then up to 55. Just check in that Kentucky area if you're going down I-71 in that area, and see if there's an alternative route that you can take, so that you're not going to be stuck in congested traffic that whole time down one lane. And like I said, they're predicting that's going to take several months to do. So that was again, thank you, John, for sending that over.
Yeah, it's the weather is just, it sucks. It sucks. It's that time of year. Okay, we're seeing accidents that shouldn't happen.
Yes.
Just because people don't use CBs anymore. All right,
Right.
we can go down that road. Then we can go down that all day long. You know, it's drivers need to really pay attention. I saw it over on TikTok today. This driver's just in the hammer lane because he's heading home.
Right.
And it's his last run for the holiday. He's going to go home for Christmas.
Oh.
And he's in that hammer lane. He's passing four wheels like crazy, and it's just a sheet of ice. You can just see it's snowing, and he's just like hitting it. And I'm like, man,
wow.
That's not going to end up well. The only thing you're going to get is a ditch.
Right.
Remember, drivers,
No.
it's easier to get in a ditch than to get out of the ditch. So please pay attention to what's going on around you. Seriously, otherwise, you'll just be out of the game. Right. And that traffic. And then rerouting. Okay, so now you have damage, right? Talking about rerouting real quick. I don't want to pass that because you brought that up last night. And I'm like, damn, that sucks.
Right.
So be vigilant in your pre-planning.
Right.
When you pre-plan that trip, you get it, you better, do it right. Seriously.
And they were suggesting it was like the side roads, basically getting off. I think it was at 45, and then it reroutes you around all the way back up to entrance 55. So anyways, guys, yeah, that I-71 is still going to be down to one lane, which means that there could be major congested traffic for you. And that happens a lot. I mean, when I was sitting there looking for news, trucking news this morning, I mean, last night was just accident after accident after accident after accident. So guys, just be careful.
And the one thing we're trying to do over here is look, we have to cover your news. We have to cover it. But the thing is it's hard to bring a positive vibe. It really is. So we're grateful that you're here because you professionals over in them comments, Saturday Night Show, all that is sending out a positive message from the trucking industry, because a lot of these platforms that cover the media for trucking, they don't cover anything but what's happening as far as accidents and other things. I'm tired of hearing it. And also there's breaking news coming out of the major media outlets.
Yeah.
Right.
But we do have.
Hold on. Oh boy. You drivers, truckers, the transportation industry in the whole, you're screwed. So goodbye, Elaine Chao. It's looking like.
Yeah.
Looking like we're going to go from Republican to Democrat, right?
Yeah.
Elaine was a Republican, right? Who's she married to?
Mitch McConnell.
Right. That's kind of strange, right? Right. Well, look,
you know what?
This guy ran for president. He was running for president in the beginning, and you said something to me this morning. It was strange. All of a sudden, he dropped out and then went and endorsed Biden right away. Didn't you say that?
Yeah, he dropped out and said, he was running for nomination for president, and then he dropped out March 1st, and then March 2nd announced that he was going to support Biden, that he was supporting Biden. And then what I thought was weird after that was all of a sudden what was it? Not even 2 weeks later, we have lockdowns and everything else from the COVID.
And then now, look where we're heading with this guy.
But that's where all the candidates had kind of dropped off. Remember, right around the time of the COVID, there was no more Democrats that were really running anymore.
Tom Sawyer, all that. So I care less about that. It's look where he's at now. Look where he's going now. Okay, I care less about him dropping out.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Didn't have a chance, but all of a sudden he's found himself a seat somewhere.
Yeah.
And I heard he's like the military Uber guy.
Yeah.
Right? This guy's got a lot of trucking experience, a lot of transportation industry experience. Correct, Sheila? What background does this guy have in transportation?
Well, he was in the Navy. And I
appreciate your service. Let me start there because I'm not going to downplay that. He was in the military. Shout out to, I appreciate that. We got people that are, Daryl Martin's family. I want to make sure I'm clear on that, I appreciate his service.
Right.
But I don't appreciate the position he's going into from there.
No, and I was looking to see if he had any kind of background in driving or transportation or anything as far as that. The only thing that I could find was while he was in the military that he was basically the driver for his commander. And so they called him the Uber of the military. So,
Ralphie, help me out, bro.
He did have to have an armed car. That's kind of a thing. So
okay, look, we know what's going on.
But that was the only thing I could find as far as any kind of background, as any kind of transportation.
And the reality of it, it hasn't come out from any of your trucking outlets yet. That was coming out of CNN. Okay. So you'll start seeing it coming out of your major trucking outlets here soon that this guy is possibly going to replace Chow. And again, someone going into the sector of the transportation industry that is not going to benefit you guys whatsoever. And that's the part that pisses me off, Sheila. It does, because we already know that that's just a puppet going into place. The yes man.
Right.
We care. We're worried about you drivers.
Right.
We're worried about the safety of the industry.
Right.
Are you really? Are you worried about these men and women? I don't think so.
And the agenda and the policies of the Democrats.
It's crap. It's crap. Right. And I understand that. Okay. The pot, whatever. But they are going to fast track a lot of stuff that's been on the back burner for a little while, the past 4 years.
Right.
Okay. And I'm not talking politics. I'm talking reality for trucking.
Right. No, I agree.
That we're on the back burner that are going to get pushed and fast tracked. It pisses me off. And also, at the end of the day, all the disruption that's going on in this country, all the unrest and drivers being attacked and stuff like that, broker transparency, that not being taken. I'm just tired of the driver catching the crap all the way to the media outlets of negative news. But we have something positive today for you. And it happened because of social media. So thank you guys. Thank you so much, because we're able to find it. We have to search a little hard, but actually not too hard, because we just have to be more open to the good side opposed to that crap side.
I agree. So why don't you go ahead and
are you ready to go into that part?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So this is a 2-part video. Okay. We're going to play the first video. That was this gentleman that put this out on TikTok. I snatched it, said, yes, let me go air this over on the driver's side. Within 24 hours. Yeah. Within 24 hours, something happened. Here's how it started.
This is the time to put politics aside and this pandemic to the side. I'm calling out all you truck drivers. And if you're seeing this video, I want you to share the hell out of this video. I was just at the truck stop, the Tiger truck stop, exit 139 on I-10 in Louisiana. There's a little waitress in there. Her name is Carla. She has a little 9-year-old girl named Star. And this little girl is beautiful. She showed me a picture of her daughter standing next to one of God's angels. It was a statue. And this little girl is fighting cancer. She's fighting with all she's worth, but her mom has happened to have to go back to work because they're struggling. I gave this lady a little bit of extra money that I could, and I know all you truck drivers out there have got a heart. So stop in there, please. I don't care if you got to eat or if you want something to eat, but just stop in there and ask for Carla. Help her out. I know God will help out his children, and he will cure them. God bless you. Okay, I'm getting such a nice response for Carla, and this has to do with...
And you are. Here's Carla here. Here's Ellie, who's a fan of our show, which we aired your video on, which led to this, which is also going to lead to us meeting her Friday. We're going to meet Ellie and Carla. All because of you, sir. You're making a difference. Thank you, driver. Keep on keeping on. Get it.
Yeah.
Get it. Shout out to Country Boy or Country Trucker. What's his? I can't even remember his name.
Yeah.
How bad are we?
It's Country Boy 2027.
27.
Yeah.
But sir, you did it. You've helped. You've made a difference. Thank you so much, because we're packing up the rig this week. I'll be back at the truck stop, and then we'll pack it up, head to Tiger Truck Stop in Louisiana, hitting the road.
Yeah.
Because Ellie's coming back through.
Yeah, she's going to stop and see Carla again.
For the second time.
Ellie's a great woman.
Look, Kirby came by, and I wasn't sure of the situation, and then calls me and says, "Wayne, where's this Ellie?" And he's like, and it kind of fell apart. Carla. It fell apart on that part, but in the end, Kirby drivers are going to visit her. Yeah. Ellie already did. Kirby was looking to, and that was my fault, Kirby. I apologize for that. But in the end, we're heading out.
Yeah.
I get to meet Ellie, and you wonder why I'm so excited in the mornings and I can barely control myself. I'm like Ralphie on Christmas morning.
Yeah. So guys, if you are going through that area and you wanted to stop in there and have a little something to eat in her section, or order something from her to help out in any way, just a couple extra bucks in the tip part, or just say hi, support her in any way. She is at the Tiger Truck Stop, and she is off on Mondays and Tuesdays. So she works day shift Wednesday through Sunday. Okay, so that was part of it too, Wednesday through Sunday. So I found out her schedule. I got in touch with her.
You talked to her last night.
I messaged her. Yeah, I'm going to talk to her today, because we're going to go down and we want to highlight and interview her. We're going to meet Ellie and Mike down there. We might have to wait around a little bit longer, because she's not sure of whether or not how her boss is going to feel about being interviewed while she's working, which I totally get. And so either we're going to have to
go the night before.
It earlier in the morning or later after she gets off of work. But we are going to meet up with Mike and Ellie over there as well, and go and meet her. So we're super excited. And I saw the pictures too on her Facebook page. Yeah, I mean,
it's happening. There's a lot of good happening in the trucking industry. It's that time of year. On top of Mark, we got all this stuff that's happening, and it's great. But we're getting ready to pack up. Stay tuned. We'll have more to come this week. I'll be out at the truck stops again. Blah blah blah. All that, and people wonder why I get excited. I will never, ever calm down. I just realized that. And this is why I'm so excited. It's great.
It is,
it's awesome.
It's exciting news. I mean, we've got some great things, and the drivers are always really good about situations as far as this, of helping out. They're some of them probably the most generous people I have ever experienced or known in my entire life, honestly. As you know, we had tried to start something before that was on my personal page that we put out earlier to raise funds to give out to truckers when we first started almost 2 years ago. Well, no,
their family stepped up. I
had 2 people in my family,
but we didn't have the ability. We didn't have what we had today. We were just starting.
Right.
We didn't have the following and audience that we have today. Well, fellow drivers.
Right.
I hate that following crap, but we didn't have the people that we have today, Sheila.
Right.
So the fact that we have them today, and as soon as we mentioned Mark, within 1 hour, we had 100 people over at that page.
Yeah.
That liked this page right here. Oh, I don't have it. Do I have it? Yeah, that liked the page right here. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then right away, money. And then boom, right over there is a bunch of stuff that I can't show. But I also have to go back out to the truck stop, because Ron, our 8 million mile driver, has sent something for me to take care of that I will not let out, that I have to go to the truck stop for. And I have to spend a couple days out there for that.
Oh,
just that.
Oh,
right.
Okay. Well, I guess it'll be a surprise to me. I'm just breaking news to me. What? Oh, yeah.
You understand now? I can't. You have to go out and have that done. You can't just, you can't copycat that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're looking forward to doing that for you, Mark, and to all you guys that donated and stuff like that.
Right. And everyone who's responded, even with going to stop in and see Carla, she didn't ask for this. She wasn't expecting it. I know when I was
coming
on her Facebook page, she was actually, for her birthday, she asked people to donate to St. Jude's Children's
which was my mom's charity.
One of our favorite charities.
Look, I don't even like talking about this stuff, but you said St. Jude's reminds me of my mom. The thing is with Carla, no, we're not asking for anything. You can go down there and have breakfast with her.
Yeah,
you can have something. You get a quality service. You just get what you pay for. Get what I'm saying? So if you give a quality service, give a quality tip.
Right.
From a quality driver.
Right.
Get it? Because there's no driver shortage. There's only a quality driver shortage. Oh, God. Let's get it. Are we ready to move on?
Yes.
What else we got?
So that was that. That was pretty much it for
I got a video from Santa.
You did? Okay. Let me see it.
You want to see a video from Santa?
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen this video, have you? Remember, drivers,
I'm a little nervous.
you are on Santa's list.
I know.
Ho, ho, ho. COVID St. Nick. It's almost. Yeah, almost had time for me to jump in the sled, and it's a few days away. Yeah. Anyways, for all you awful steering wheel holders, you know what you're getting this year? You know what you're getting? More the same as last year. Flip flops and Adidas tracksuits. That's what you're getting. Anyways, what day is today? Happy Sunday. Is that what it is? Okay. Okay. Merry Christmas, everybody.
My fault. Wrong video.
You know what he reminds me of?
Bad Santa.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Billy Butler. Shout out to Mike Holden. He's a driver. He's a driver. He's such a... Love that guy. You see what I get to find? I mean, tell me there's nothing good in trucking. You got Bad Santa. Bad Trucker Santa.
It totally reminds me.
Right.
Of
He
Santa.
crushed that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike Holden. We appreciate you. All right. What else we got, Sheila?
That was it as far as then we'll get into some national news and we will get into some weather. Yeah,
Well, that's where we're at right now.
Let's get into some comments.
Okay. Oh, comments? Yeah. Joe Hood's here this morning. Good morning, Joe Hood. How are you?
Good morning.
All right. John Freese says he is an imposter.
Yes, he is.
I don't know, Sheila.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, seriously, look at the world today. Santa
He's
has.
not the real Santa.
You're probably right.
No.
That's bad Santa.
That's
how does that
bad
get?
Santa.
How does that get mixed up? How did I get that?
Bad Santa?
Yeah. Am I on his list?
You've been on that list.
Well, Roger McKay's here this morning from Phoenix. Get it.
Hi, Roger.
And Ed Rogers.
Hey,
Ed Rogers is here. I'm
Yeah.
not ignoring you, Ed.
No, we're not. Good morning, Ed. And speaking of Roger McKay, hey, if you didn't happen to catch Saturday night's show, go back and watch it because there was some great advice that the panel actually talked about.
For owner operators.
Absolutely. If someone coming in that they were talking about that they wanted to buy a truck and become an owner operator. And so the panel was talking about some really good advice as to what to expect and do's and don'ts kind of thing of going into it as owner operators. So
You sure? Seriously? You're going to
What?
do good advice?
What?
I mean, Kelly Shane was on there.
You're so
Scott Granger, right? Are we kidding? The only one I would have listened to is Ron.
Oh, you stop it.
No, but seriously, that was awesome. It was an
was.
awesome show.
It was.
Saturday night rocked.
It was.
Saturday nights rock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
See, all right. Della says, I think you can cash app Wayne and Sheila and tell them. What? Okay, I don't know what that is. Remember, you tell me to just go over to the comments. We don't know where these comments are. We're on a 40 to 30-second delay.
Yeah.
Wayne, good morning. How are you, sir? Good morning, Wayne and Sheila. Keep on trucking.
Okay.
Wayne from a Wayne. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the
Carla.
Carla.
Because I see Daryl's.
Right. There's Carla right there. What does Daryl say?
And yes, she does, Daryl. And I will find that out as well. And also there's also for
Mark.
We'll put Mark's Cash App on there as well for those of you who want to donate directly to him. For that, he has a card so that he can get his own supplies and stuff as he needs. He is in a facility, and so we have gotten from everything that's been donated. We have gotten all the things as far as
Christmas
stuff that
shopping.
he asked us for as necessities there. But as it continues on, so we'll leave the donations open until the end of this week. And like I said, if you want to directly to go to him,
Correct.
you can absolutely do that.
And that's
okay?
that's the one thing that we will be very, very transparent with this whole process.
Right.
Okay. Because it's the first time we're doing this. And the reason why we did it is because Mark actually sent me a message and said, hey, Wayne, you think you can, pick me up a pair of pants and a shirt?
Yeah.
My son likes Peterbilt if you want to throw a hat in.
Yeah.
And then,
And you guys been great.
Got you, bro. No problem. And I
Yeah.
told the wife, no problem. Scott and Karen found out, and then boom, we decided to do this. And then instantly he messaged me. He says, dude, you can get me a Flying J mug?
Yeah.
I said, what?
Which is already done.
Oh, you're a driver at heart, dude. Yes, you got it.
Yeah,
Get
which is already
it.
done.
And things are being sent to him directly from other people.
Right.
So we'll be talking to the home today that he's in, and we'll be getting with those people so we can have footage on that end because of COVID.
Right.
Things are going to be different. in the trucking industry, things are going to be different.
Right.
COVID, right?
Right. And all that before you go on there. Got all the information for Mark. I'm sorry.
Seriously, you
is
keep
on
killing
the
my setup.
Facebook, Holland the Holiday. Holland the Holiday.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, because you spent so much work on that. I do apologize because it's hard.
They ask where it is.
Well, the thing is look, this technology is not easy for us old people.
All they got to do is go on
I'm not
Facebook
calling you old either.
and type in Holland the Holiday, and it'll take you right to that Facebook page.
All right, let's go.
Information.
Let's go back to comments. All right. The IRS cares about each and every driver, especially an owner operated. That's just really mean to say that. Okay, I get it's Manic Monday, bro. You're lucky I like you, dude. Yeah, seriously, that's just wrong. And there's the man himself, Mr. Scott Super Trucker Scott Granger. He's out there building cranes in this cold this morning. There's nothing super trucking about him at all.
No, but he left early.
Yeah, he did. He left at 5 this morning.
Yeah.
There is no one, and I mean no one in the government, in the government is worried nor care about the trucking industry, period. Are we talking about that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I forgot I showed that.
Yeah.
That's breaking news. I'm so proud of that.
Right.
Judy says, thanks. No. Thank you, Judy. I saw the comment. She says, love your energy, Wayne. I appreciate you, Judy. Rick Hale, and real quick, guys, remember, move over. It's the law. Seriously, towers die every day for you not moving, people not moving over. So please, drivers, if you see those lights flashing up on the side of the road, start making your way over. Rick Hale is a heavy haul operator.
Yes.
Heavy wrecker operator.
Right.
They call that a taxi driver. Who?
Right.
Who? Uber?
Yeah.
Well, they got Uber of towing now too. It seems like there's some super towers out there these days too. Seriously, it's crazy. They know everything. Everybody's a Katie Couric, and you're a Katie Couric now.
What?
I'm a Marv Albert.
Is that what he does?
Broadcasters know he got popped for that biting or something. He was biting a woman.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know
why.
I was
Marv
like, why
Albert.
did he have like a tick? That's what he did. He just was on camera. I'm like, I'm sure I would have remembered that, but I don't.
All right, I feel like I'm screwing up comments today, Sheila.
No, you're all good.
All right. Bob Cook says, okay, anything snowing, nice day on 81. Everybody be careful. Easy does it. Bob, I thought you were driving. How are you commenting? He went from driving to commenting.
He has voice to text.
Okay. All right. What do we got, Sheila?
We're ready to go. National news.
Are we really already?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Are you lost?
No.
Or are you just waiting for me to catch up to you?
You'll never catch up to me.
All right. National news. We'll be right back.
A lot of you guys here on TikTok are probably wondering why truckers don't really get the COVID. You never hear about it, but I'm going to show you guys why that is, all right? Because the truck actually has a special feature just for that. So if you look here, there's a big filter right there, and that it's a COVID filter that comes special on the trucks now, so you don't have to worry about it. And then it's got another filter right here that they installed that it keeps the fuel from getting COVID too, from getting into your engine over here and all that stuff. So your engine's protected, your truck's protected, but there's more. Under the bed here, there's another filter right there. It protects you for any reason. If anything should sneak by, it's another protection for COVID right here in this filter underneath your bed. This is the in-truck mask system right here for COVID, also another protection level. And this is another protection level in sleeper.
Do we have for RVs?
No, but we
we got a COVID mask for the RV. Look, we got COVID masks all the way around.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's special. Those are special filters.
That's a great video.
It was. That was
really
funny.
Is. Hey, look, it's not. Look, the COVID's not a funny situation. At the end of the day, it's really not. People have died, and then again, people have died from the flu. So now to your national news.
Right, guys. So as you know that we have been talking about it, about the vaccine coming out for probably a couple weeks now, telling you that they were expecting it to come out somewhere on the 15th, and man, were they timely. That's probably the most accurate of time wise that the government has been, and I can't tell you how long, because sure enough, boy, here we are on the 14th, and today will be the first day that sites actually receive it. They started rolling out. Now here's the guys. They started actually moving it out over the weekend, but yesterday was the breaking point. And I didn't even actually catch it because, you know, I'm not a driver. I don't pay attention to those things, but my husband over here. So I showed him and I said, babe, I got to show you as far, because originally they were saying that FedEx and UPS were getting involved with not necessarily the refrigerated part of it, but all the accessories. They were going to be doing the air transportation and the accessories for taking the actual vaccine. So then yesterday on the news, they were like, big celebration going out. Ah, yay. They're rolling out right now. They're heading out for vaccines to be distributed. So I showed him a video of it. And I said, well, here, man, look, UPS and FedEx are involved. And he's looking at it. He's like, no, that can't be.
That's not a reefer.
He says those aren't reefer units.
Those are dummy trucks. Those are decoys.
Those are dummy
and
trucks.
Again, if you look deeper into the situation and you look deeper into the delivery, and it's already in cities.
Right.
It's already in cities. It's okay. It's already made to most of its destinations. They are not going to tell you it's going out this morning. Seriously?
No.
So where you can, you know, how many people have seen that movie where they're getting ready to transport that prisoner? Mm-hmm. All of a sudden the bus flips. He's protected. Comes through the glass.
Oh my.
And then they come rushing in and get him and take him off. They do the same thing with the vaccine.
Right.
Stop it. They've already been delivered to cities. It's being escorted by federal agents.
Yeah.
All that down federal highways. It's federally protected because why? It's the vaccine to save our country.
Right. Well, and we're going to get into that because I actually read, I'm going to read something here in a minute. But so today they're expecting that it is going to be delivered to, it's going to go to all 50 states.
Caught air.
Delivering today to 145 sites today, then another 425 sites tomorrow, and then the remaining 66 sites on Wednesday. So, and they say that the vaccine is being doled out based on each state's adult population. And so, man, there's just so many interesting things that had gone on. So as of yesterday, they were saying that U.S. government senior officials and that Trump was expected to take the vaccine first, that they were going to be not only as far as because to keep the government safe, but also to ease any tensions amongst the
programming has taken place.
Right, against the population.
Period.
That, you know, that they have fears that it's not safe. Well, look at us, that we're taking it.
It
This morning,
should just be
they're
a
saying,
simple choice.
nope, that's not going to happen. So they're not going to. They're saying that they're putting that on hold for a while. They'll eventually take it, perhaps. They don't know when. So I don't know what's going on.
Here's where I'm at with the whole. Here's where I'm at with the whole thing.
I just think
it's. I feel like it's programming.
Right.
Seriously, it's all the crap. It's like just like with the vaccine rolling out this morning. Okay. Right. The one thing I want to say thank you to you drivers that are hauling these vaccines. Okay. Mm-hmm. They're just putting everything on the emphasis of the vaccine.
Yep.
They are not highlighting that professional behind the wheel that makes sure it gets there. You can have all the federal agents you want around that truck. It's the driver in the end of that commercial vehicle that is going to safely deliver America's vaccine. Okay. But outside of that, I feel like you're force feeding this, okay, to certain people and in certain ways. Mm-hmm. For me, the way I feel about this, it should be just like that flu shot. If I want it, I'll go get it.
Right.
Okay. You know, because if you're going to sit here and sell me that a mask and all that, and look, don't get me twisted. I will respect your space. If you want me to wear a mask within your presence, I have no problem doing that. I don't. But the way they're pitting us against each other on this is wrong, is what I'm trying to get to here. And the way they're doing it through media and stuff like that, because this morning you'll see on Good Morning America how it's being pushed out and how great it is. Mm-hmm. And how all these, right. In the end, the choice that they're taking away, I feel like, is wrong. Because here's what I'm going to say. Ronald, I have so much respect for him. And if he wants to have that, he should have that right.
Right.
And nobody should judge him for it. Okay? People can have your opinions and stuff like that and say what you want to say. But also remember, there's people that, as far as this vaccine goes and the way it's going with trucking, if they dare to take your license away, and that's why I say it was Ronald. Because if they put his license on that line, that man will keep on trucking.
Right.
He will take that vaccine because trucking is literally everything to him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's larger. Trucking is larger than life for him. Okay. Because he's saved lives behind that wheel. He's been decorated for saving lives behind that wheel. Okay. He's the most decorated driver I know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also why I'm talking about this is because of the drivers that are hauling the vaccine today. Deserve the recognition. And are they getting the essential pay along with that essential vaccine?
Right.
Just saying, bro.
Well, and the reason why we're bringing that up is because on Saturday, we had a very reliable source tell us that they believe that their company is gearing up, and as well as other companies gearing up to go to the medical side and rehabbing everything else. And so we were talking about that on Saturday, and then here comes Sunday morning that they're talking about it. Yep, here it is. It's being delivered. It's rolling out. So I'm kind of proud that we have drivers out here who connect with us and tell us what's going on and what they're seeing and how it's going down, because it's not just the megas that are
shifting gears to haul this.
Right.
Okay.
Because there's so many, they have to find other companies.
They will subcontract out. So, they will subcontract out, and companies that meet the standards that they're asking for will win these bids.
Right.
Okay. And the fact is, again, I go back to the statement I said earlier. If you're getting it from drivers that are actually going through the situation, you're getting it firsthand, because the trucking industry has to adjust to whatever's happening in America.
Right.
Period. Right.
So
that's why we are ahead of the curve. We are ahead of Good Morning America. We're ahead of all them, because they're not talking about these drivers that are having to recertify in medical areas and trucking companies that are adjusting their fleets to haul this.
Right.
They're not talking about that part right there. And that has been happening over the past few weeks. That's how Saturday night we were able to be on top of this, keep ahead of the mainstream media, and keep it driver driven and deliver your actual trucking news.
Right.
And your national news and your actual national news.
Right.
Just saying, because if it happens in the trucking industry, it happens. If it's affecting America, it's happening. Whatever's happening, it's affecting the trucking industry.
That's true.
Again, because it goes hand in hand. All these men and women are so regulated.
Yeah.
And they're always under a clock. They're always being watched, stuff like that. Okay. Let alone the four-wheel, all that. I forgot where I was going, but I forgot where I was going with that.
Well, when you said regulated, you just totally reminded me of that video. Did you?
I didn't look it up, but they're being put under so much pressure.
Right.
And they're not recognized. I'm saying, that's where I was going. So the fact that you're so regulated in this industry, the truck industry is in some areas is so broken, then that says to me, if it's broken in those areas, then America's broken. Because they're the heartbeat of America.
Right. And even though that you're working for a company, they're not necessarily telling you everything, nor will they. But they're obviously going to do what's good for their business. And right now, that vaccine is hot commodity. Hot commodity. And so I can see that these companies going over, if they have, several or a few hundred trucks available for them to ramp up and deliver this, because they need a lot. This is only a few million right now. We're talking, millions and millions and millions of doses. And what I found out today, now what I didn't know, there's two doses to it. So it's not just one, it's two. And I didn't know that. I thought it was you got one and woo, off you go, just like you do a flu shot, right?
Now,
I don't know, because I've never had a flu shot. Well, yeah, according to this, is that it's a two-part that you have.
According to what source?
This was, I'll look at it in a second
when I
get into it.
Because I want to make sure that we credit that or talk, and we let them know, because I didn't know that either.
Okay. Well, from the studies from Pfizer is what it was coming out of, is that they were saying that it's a two-part, that you get one and then 4 weeks later you go and get the second one. So I didn't realize that it was a two-part. I thought it was basically you had one and off you went, like the flu shot, although I've never had a flu shot, so I don't know. But I don't think that you have to get more than one on a flu shot, right? You get one and you're done. I think so. I don't know, but apparently it's two. I had concerns about this, okay? In more ways than one. Not only because we're making the decision that we do not want to. We've never taken a flu shot, and that's everyone's prerogative. I don't care whether you want to or you don't, okay? But I know there was a lot of concern for a lot of people about this, about what the side effects were or what's going to happen, because they have rushed it so fast, and it was approved under emergency, and they're saying it's safe. But I want to read to you guys a woman that actually was part of the initial testing of it, who had it done, and some of the side effects on there. And so give me 1 second, babe. Go ahead and TikTok over there. Do whatever.
All right, let's go over to comments real quick. Ed Rogers, my boy. Ed, I got so much respect for you, and I appreciate you, because what's happened here, and the reason why Ed writes this comment is because this show's growing, and it is something that's needed for the industry, and I appreciate the recognition. Ed, he says, thank you, Wayne and Sheila, for the show. Wayne is 27 years in the business, 17 trucks. This show is all that keeps me sane. The thing is the trucking industry has a problem. It's for drivers. The driver has nowhere to go if they don't, except a truck stop, and they get lumped in with all these unprofessionals. And the professionals try to send messages to big major corporations, to drivers that, guys, you need to really know what you're doing in this industry. Mm-hmm. Stop ripping the heritage away. The men and women that gave this to us, they gave us a core, and it's safety. We need to hold that standard. Thank you, Ed. I appreciate you. You ready?
I do. Okay, so this is from a woman, a nurse who participated in, she wanted to participate in the study. Now, they don't know, obviously, it's a blind study. They don't know whether they're getting the placebo, or they don't know if they're actually getting the vaccine on it. And so she experiences the first time when she went in for the first one and got the first shot. She says, my arm was sore, but I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. Didn't really know whether or not at that time, whether or not it was a placebo or she'd actually gotten a vaccine. So 4 weeks later, she goes back in. Okay. And the experience was completely different. She says the experience after the second injection was different. My arm quickly became painful at the injection site, much more than the first time. By the end of the day, I felt lightheaded, chilled, nauseous, and had a splitting headache. I went to bed early and fell asleep immediately. Around midnight, I woke up feeling worse, feverish and chilled, nauseated, dizzy, and hardly able to lift my arm for muscle pain at the injection site. My temperature was 99.4. I tossed, turned, sleeping very little the rest of the night. When I woke up again at 5:30, I felt hot, burning. I took my temperature and looked at the reading, 104.9. This was the highest fever I can ever remember having, and it scared me. I took acetaminophen and drank a glass of water. When the research office opened at 9 a.m., I called to report my reaction to the injection. Thankfully, my fever came down to 102. By then, the research nurse said, a lot of people have reactions after the second injection. Keep monitoring your symptoms and call us if anything changes. My fever hovered around 99.5 for the rest of the day. By the next morning, all my symptoms were gone except a sore, swollen bump on the injection site. Okay, so here's my thing on that. Okay.
Real quick, Dana Sharp, okay?
Dina
Sharp, thank you so much for this comment. All right, because this is going to match exactly what the wife just read. Okay, and we do not talk to you guys prior. You guys didn't even know that we were going to talk about this morning. Dina says, yeah, they said you feel the first shot and you need to take a day off in case you get sick. But the second shot's supposed to make you sicker, but you won't be as sick as what you would be if you got COVID. All right, go ahead. Pick up from what you were saying, honey. I'm sorry, but I felt like I had to get that in.
And I get that. And I get that for probably most people who are in healthy condition in the state to go ahead and take that. My concern is for 105 degree temperature. Wow. Okay. So what complications, how is this going to affect people who have problems, medical issues and problems? Are they, or even the elderly? Okay, because these are the first round peoples. We're talking, not necessarily talking about the medical staff who are going to be required to take it, and those who are in nursing care facilities as well. Okay, it's the actual patients in those nursing care facilities, those long-term care who have illnesses. So if the first one is, okay, not so bad that you feel sick, but the second one is worse, and some of those symptoms, even if you got part of them, how is their body going to be able to fight that off? I mean, do they have enough of a healthy immune system to fight that off? And that's a huge concern for me. And those are the first people who are getting it.
Well, it reminds me of Mark. You know, Mark reminds me of
He
Mark.
just got
you know,
out of the hospital.
He's just getting out of the hospital, going back to his nursing home
Right.
to where he's dealing with diabetes. Okay, massive headache, all that, the things that people go through, and then you're going to add this to it.
Right.
I feel like some of the risks that we don't know, I don't know if we know about it. Did they test it? We don't know.
Right.
I just feel like the lack of information, the lack of studies, for me, as the way I was raised, maybe the younger people are okay with it, Sheila, because, you know, they basically listen to whatever's on the internet. You know, but what you're referring to, yes, Rick Hale's kids, cancer.
Right.
Okay?
Their immune system is already weak as it is.
It's already compromised.
Right. And so if it's making the body react in such that way that you're feeling dizzy and nauseous and you're spiking to 105-degree temperature or even thereabouts, I mean, that's your body working overtime on that. So it's just kind of, you know what, it's just very concerning. And it's very concerning for people who have health issues, underlying conditions, elderly, and especially people who are in these long-term healthcare facilities. And this is my point as far as being a choice. It should be a person's choice. It should not be mandated and be made forced upon someone if they don't want it, whether they're sick or not. That should not be forced upon anybody. That should be their decision.
And I agree with you completely. I'm totally on the same page. Like Ron says, you know, if it comes to my license, I'm taking it. Okay,
right,
we're gonna have all these. I'm just let me talk real quick, because these drivers over here, they're not going to take it. So if you put their license on the line, you're going to see outlawing like you've never seen before.
Yeah.
You are going to see outlawing like you've never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and as far as these people that are sick, preconditions, all that stuff, seriously, it's going to possibly save a lot of people and possibly kill a lot of people. That's all we know right now.
Well,
okay, and that's what the mainstream media is not talking about. I hope not either. I hope it's a smooth transition for people that are taking it and for people that are have. I pray for it.
Right.
I pray for it, and that's all we can do at this point. Okay, it's rolling out.
Right.
It's rolling out,
and we're all guinea pigs.
And I'll say this: they're not talking about this like this on Good Morning America, which they should be. Okay, this is the part that bothers me about mainstream media and about social media in a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Start talking how you feel. Okay, they say don't broadcast from your feelings. Broadcast from your feelings, or if you do, talk from your feelings, but do it in a decent manner nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Handle yourself better, because if you're not, because what I'm learning, if I don't handle myself a little better, like right here, I don't get heard.
No, I think you're fine, and you're passionate about it, and
I'm upset,
and it is a concern. You know, like I said, I feel like we're all kind of going to be guinea pigs on it of testing because it was rushed out so quickly. I mean, most vaccines take years to actually make and have it rolled out, and this is in like 10 months. So,
and then here's the part that bothers me the most. Okay, I was contacted by a driver recently. Said, Wayne, they sidelined me. So for what? He says, I had contact with somebody that had COVID within the facility. Sent him for a test. Negative. Doctor says, we recommend you quarantine for 14 days.
Right.
Okay. Calls the safety guy. Talks to the safety guy. You know what the safety guy told him? Oh, you test negative? Doctor told you to quarantine 14 days? You know, not everybody follows those. Not everybody goes by the doctor's instructions. Right. You sons of bitches. You sons of bitches. Your safety. Handle it right. I'm tired of the trucking industry getting the shit end of the stick. And I'm talking about the driver of the trucking industry.
Right.
That's completely wrong. It's completely wrong. And I hope that driver says, you know what? No, I'm going to follow the doctor's orders.
Right.
And you know what? They better be paying you. They better be paying you. Because you know what? That's where you were supposed to be exposed to it. So they need to be accountable for that. And it should be up to that driver and his situation and his choice of what route he wants to go.
I agree.
Just like it is when he goes behind, or it should be when he goes behind that wheel, or when he goes to do his log. It should be his choice.
I agree.
Or her choice.
And I you're going to lead me into what our what now question later, but let's get into.
Bothers me.
I know.
It bothers me because you know what? In the end, there's no support for these drivers. There is now, because I spent an hour on that phone with that gentleman last night on the phone.
Yeah.
And I had no problem doing it.
No.
Because in the end, heartbeat of America, they should be treated that way.
I agree.
My dad my dad raised me right. That's one part he did, is he said, son, the driver is everything to us. Don't ever freaking forget it. And I haven't. Get it, driver. Where are we at? Break?
We're on weather.
Break?
Now is the time, you guys.
Drop your way. I don't know. Wait, time out. How about we pull the break? We're definitely going over today, guys.
It's already over.
We're already over. So thank you. Thank you so much for being here and staying here and supporting us. We can go over to the comments because we got 30, 40-second delay before the weather comments start coming in. Go ahead, drop your weather and location now before we get into the weather. See if I slow down. We nail it, baby.
Come in. Let's get into the
Word. Okay.
Entertaining myself. I did the same thing that he did. I was watching myself shoot it.
Okay, Dana says, I do not watch Good Morning America anymore since Savannah Guthrie interviewed the president and was a total bitch to him.
She was too, boy. She was. Yeah.
Get it.
She got knocked for that.
Ellie says, good morning, Becky. Becky says, good morning, everyone. Let's get back up here to Kenneth Williams. Him and his buddy. Okay, I said I was joking earlier about him being a bully. Him and his son, they watched the show together. His son is Justin Williams, part of the panel. And he's actually being mentored by not just his dad, Kelly Shane, and Super Truck and Scott.
Yes.
Scott's always in payback mode.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you back. You got a long list. You got a lot of getting back to do, brother. Kenneth says a person with a lot of meds will it hurt them, or will there be a reaction from the shots? Very confusing. I agree. Go ahead.
And here's the thing. I do know, because I think that he also has said that he had on Saturday. It said that he recently had heart surgery, or I think it was something to do with the heart on there. And I'm sure he does take meds. And I don't know. They're not saying what the reaction. I'm just telling you what the reaction from taking the shot. Apparently, like the first, and then Tina confirmed it as well, that the first one is not so bad. You're kind of whatever, maybe. And every reaction is going to be different for everyone, from mild to severe. So I don't know. And I don't know if anyone knows. I just simply wrote down what one person out of this was saying, that they took it and how symptoms, the side effects affected them.
I don't know if he was talking about us talking about us confusing him, Sheila. I think he's just saying it's confusion in general,
right?
From the general, from like the CDC and crap, all that.
I know. I didn't say that I was. I think he was just asking, and I'm just saying I agree with them. There would be a concern, and because he did have some.
What do you think, Ralphie?
Medical issues going on.
What do you think, Ralphie?
I would.
Says you'll shoot your eye out, kid.
What? I'm going to shoot your eye out.
I want to get back to Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody, because Brittany Akins has missed most of the show this morning, and she wasn't here for what she inspired me to do today. And what she did for me was bring me back to Sycamore Street when I was growing up, to the street. No, it's gone. Where is it? Oh, what is that, Sheila? What am I doing, Sheila?
You got flicky fingers going on.
There you go. Right here. There, Brittany, look at that.
That was for you, Brittany.
That's for you, Brittany Akins. She grew up seeing this house when we were kids. You had Candy Cane Lane. We had Sycamore Street. And thank you, Brittany. We appreciate you. Back over to your comments.
Comments at the top. There you go. Yeah.
All right. Daryl Martin says, with you 100% support. We appreciate that, I almost called him Darla. Daryl. All right. I think we're good with comments, babe. It's too many of them. I can't keep up with them anymore. There's Keith Becker. Keith Becker, right there. Thank you this morning. You're the one that turned me on to that news coming out of CNN about the new transportation secretary.
Correct.
He's the one that led me to that article. So you drivers that are letting us know things, again, we appreciate you. That's how we work here. We are driver driven. Appreciate it. Judy, Wayne and the shirt.
Comment.
Oh, I didn't. Go ahead.
Keith Becker says, how bad will the vaccine affect those that are diabetic when the doctors are saying diabetics are the highest risk of contracting COVID? Exactly. And that was exactly of the side effects from it. We don't know, but half of the side effects with anybody with underlying conditions doesn't sound that great for them when their immune system is already fighting, as it is anyways right now, and it's on the constant go. So I don't know.
And real quick, Daryl Martin has a friend that lives on Candy Cane Lane, in Amarillo, Texas.
I love Candy Lane.
Mike Mobley, there he is. First person just received the vaccine. Appreciate you, Mike. You were great. You were a great panelist on Saturday. Appreciate it. Charles Bundy. All right, weather there. Okay, so let's take a quick break, play a quick video, and then we will come back for your weather. All right, what video do we have, Sheila?
I don't know.
Let me see. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, well, I ain't got
Where
much,
you at?
do I? You're so stupid. I hate you right now. And now your weather.
Now for your weather. Mine is gonna be gloomy.
Oh, gotta go back up to the. Do we have the?
Oh yeah. Go up there.
We get up there. Drop that.
He went rushing off to go get more coffee.
Mr. Flicky Fingers.
All right, you guys. So in the weather, we've got quick but heavy rain expected from North Carolina through central Virginia into southern Maryland. Further north and northwest, snow expected from the central Appalachians to the northeast, which is going to be central to eastern Tennessee, central to eastern Kentucky, southern Ohio, West Virginia, northwestern Virginia, upper central to eastern Pennsylvania, D.C., most of New York, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Connecticut. Thunderstorms and rain expected from southeastern Tennessee, southern North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and northern to central Florida. Snow expected in northwest areas of Minnesota, as in central to southwestern Nebraska. Northwestern Kansas, upper northwestern New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, Utah, central to northern Nevada, central to eastern Oregon, Idaho, central to western Montana, and eastern Washington. Light snow, not heavy snow, light snow expected in north central Washington down through central Oregon, while rains along the coast of Washington and Oregon, sorry guys. Oregon. Wind advisories in California from Lake Isabella to LA, while dense fog advisories from the central and southern San Joaquin valleys.
There we go.
And that is your weather. Here last night, like I said, we had major rain. Like I don't know how long it's been like I've seen it. Today is pretty overcast and a little chilly here in Orange, Texas.
I get it. Well, Charles Bundy says it's clouds and snow, 22 in Clare, New Brunswick, Canada. Ronald says, not Charles.
Oh, yeah, Ron.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Not so much here.
No, you can keep that.
Phil Tristan, amigo. Real quick, Phil Tristan, are you involved in a monster truck museum? Is that what you're talking about over there? And if so, brother, I'm on my way. A lot of fun. All right, Phil Tristan says, Burlington, Iowa, 23 and sunny. At least it's sunny. All right, Robert Pennington says, I don't hate you, Sheila.
Oh.
Why is that even a comment? We don't know, but you're...
I don't know.
And I purposely put that up there because obviously something was taken out of context in the comments. So her radars are up right now.
What? Well, I'm glad that you don't hate me, but I don't know what it was that I said that would you say that you don't hate me?
All right. Ellie says 67 in Sacramento and raining. Or South Carolina. Okay, well.
Yeah.
I went to Sacramento.
John Hall says Augusta, Georgia, 57 clouds and sun in and out.
Breaker 19, the driver's side check. Kick it back.
Oh.
Foot on the dash. All right, because Wayne said
that he hates
you. You know what, bro?
Oh, thank you.
You know what, bro? Seriously?
See, that was
seriously.
Too. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, here comes the Sheila train. What else we got, Sheila?
Yeah.
What?
You're looking a little green there.
What did you put in my food?
I didn't.
Well, remember, if anything happens to me, start there.
Green with envy.
Ew.
That's what they say. All right. What else we got? Thank you. I love you too, Ellie.
All right. So should I just leave?
No, we need you. I need you. I couldn't do this without him.
Here's what I'm going to say.
His chatty
I don't have to go potty.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right, you guys, let's get into, remember that we do have tomorrow is Talk to Me Tuesday, which we always have the what now question.
Correct.
Is for a new driver that is coming into the industry or is just now in the industry and asking questions of you veteran drivers. Okay, so this week's question is, which kind of
killed it. Get it.
Which we had talked about.
And don't put in the comments, okay? Here's what I want to say before she asks you the what now question. Right? Please, guys, if you're not aware of this, the driver's side has a page.
Which is the driver's side 19.
Which is the driver's side 19. So if you search on Facebook, the driver's side 19, you'll find the page. Not the group, but I'll put it in the group too. Yeah. We're having an issue. Everybody loves the show, but doesn't realize that there's a page.
Yeah.
Because they just get the notification, they come and watch the show.
Right.
Which we highly appreciate. But we need participation on the what now question. Yeah. So today, after 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, okay, will be the question on the page. And I will not post on top of it. Yeah. I promise. So where it will be the first question, pin it to the top. We'll pin it to the top today over on the page. Please head over after she asks this question and then after the show and answer the question.
Right.
And now your what now question.
Your comment. Okay, so I'm new to the industry and just started driving a few months ago. While in traffic, my trainer told me to shut my e-log off and then restart it once traffic picked up. Isn't that illegal? And what should I do?
Are you talking about the e-log crawl?
Apparently.
The good old e-log crawl when you see him in the truck stop trying to look large in a short hood?
All right, you guys. So, like I said, we are going to have that posted up there for the question again. I know that was kind of fast. Please go over to the page or in the group, and it'll be there as well. And drop your comments, and then we will
talk about it tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow because I got a lot to say about that.
Right.
I really do.
And you guys
I have a
really
lot to say about that. I really do. As a driver trainer for a lot of years, as an e-log trainer, I have a lot to say about that. I really do. I have a lot to say about the e-log, but the thing is, it's here to stay. It's not going nowhere. The fact is, you should have control of your own log. Okay, you shouldn't have to, in my opinion, I'm just going to say this and I'll leave it alone. You shouldn't have to switch.
Right.
If you're in traffic. Drivers should be able to make a choice that benefits them. In the end, we'll get to that tomorrow.
Right.
So where are we at now?
That's it.
We done for the day?
I'm done for the day.
So are we done for the day? Comments, wrap it up, final thoughts?
Yeah.
Get it?
Get in some final thoughts.
Get it. And before we get into that, remember, guys, if you need a mechanic, check out Excalibur Equipment and Diesel Services, LLC. Tim and Kendra are amazing people. They are out of Chandler, Arizona. You can reach them at 480-797-8124. Again, that's 480-797-8124. That's Excalibur Equipment and Diesel Services, LLC, out of Chandler, Arizona. Love them. Great people.
Yeah,
we had dinner with them.
We did have dinner with them.
And it was Kendra's birthday
we hung out
a few days ago.
Oh, it's happy birthday.
Yeah, we remember I talked to Timothy on the phone.
And then and then we hung out at the shop there for a little while. And
great people.
Yeah.
Great people. All right, let's go back over to the comments and let's go to Dale. Wow, that's a new name. Go ahead, Sheila.
Dale says, good morning, y'all. Been banned from my school for 10 days because I had a COVID positive kid that I was tutoring. Good to be back in the classroom and seeing all you truckers on the road, keeping our country going. Bless y'all.
Four-wheeler.
Nice.
Four-wheeler.
I'm
guessing four-wheeler right here.
Yeah.
What a great marriage we have, don't we?
You're right.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes me feel so good. If that's somebody that is just found this show and watches the show, welcome, but most of all, thank you. Thank you so much. What the hell? Oh, they really did.
Well, good morning.
And time out.
You know
time out, dude. You end this broadcast, so we apologize for last week's broadcast. That's his fault right there. No,
My bad.
Fat
fingers. You know, this is a working hand.
You know, the best about that one.
Oh, geez.
He still continued on.
I'm sorry. Hey, the nub did it. I hit you with the nub. My bad.
You know what? I don't even want to hear about the nub. You
no excuses.
Nub. You have 5 fingers.
No excuses.
I tell you that.
Oh, really? Really? We're going to be like that? Well, hey, I was going to say, we're taking up a donation. We're taking up donations for duct tape and rope to keep him tied down. So, yes.
What are you doing this morning, brother? What are you doing here?
I'm doing good. Just dealing with a lot of rain and traffic. It's getting nastier as the day goes.
Are you ready for us?
Yes, sir.
We're
I
leaving
got
at the
one other thing. I'm just got the 220 hookup to split it over for the camper. But other than that, I'm good.
I have an adapter. If not, what do you have to say? What do you have?
Yeah. You know, when you
Yeah.
there was a big kind of breath in there, kind of a yeah, I'm ready.
So if everybody doesn't know, we're heading up to Charles after Christmas, after the first of the year. Scott, I think might possibly meet you before us. Don't know yet, but after the first of the year, we'll be heading up to Tennessee. Where are we heading to?
We're headed to Elizabethton, Tennessee.
Okay. All right, you're frozen, brother. So, all right. So, Charles, anything you got to say for the drivers? We can hear your audio. Go ahead.
Drivers, just be safe and just watch your weather because it's getting nasty, and just be safe out there. I've had a few of them. I talked to yesterday, especially going through New Mexico. There's like 15 trucks that were laid over on their side because people weren't paying attention to the icy conditions. So I'm just letting y'all know, just be careful.
Yeah.
Get it. Charles.
Yep.
Hey, Charles, I want to say real quick, in case I want to say thank you for this morning's post for the show.
You're welcome.
If no one knows, Charles is the one who created that post for us for the driver's side. And he's part of our team, as executive producer as well, and he creates content for us as well. So if you guys didn't see our post this morning that we sent out, he made that. And so we made sure that we were going to highlight this morning.
Charles, and glad you brought that up because I saw it this morning going across my news feed, actually. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know what it was. And I went to read it and it said the driver's. I was like, dude, that's cool. And I forgot it was your post. It was your flyer that you made, your digital flyer that you made for us. And Charles, I can't thank you enough for standing by us and being on our team. You mean the world to us, Charles. Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, hey, I don't have a problem, but I love y'all. I'm out of here. I got to get back and I got to get some starters and that. We're redoing another engine. So,
all right.
But I will be out of here and I will see you soon.
I hope to see you in a truck again.
I'm working on that. Working on that.
All right. Grab a gear and disappear. Charles, we love you, brother. Get it. Get it. Do not end the broadcast. Wait, we got to watch him leave. Yeah, just stay right there. Do not do anything, Charles, you bastard. I can't believe you did that last week. We went on for 5 minutes after the end of the show.
We did.
We went on 5 minutes. Are you having comments?
I am.
Oh, flicky eye, over wandering eyes over there. You better not have no other eyes but on for me. You have eyes for me. That's it. You're showing a lot of chest today, bro. What's up with that? You got a boyfriend on here?
Oh, a lot of chest. Apparently, I walk around with turtlenecks on all the time. Really?
Prettiest woman I've ever seen.
Uh-huh. You know why? Because that's the most skin you've seen in a while. Keep it up, mister. It's going to be the last.
Shoot your eye out, kid.
Yeah, keep it up. Yeah.
What did we do?
Hey, I could say I can get you back for sitting there calling me the one-arm elf. You know, hey, you remember that? Oh, yeah, Mr. Elf.
Do remember that he does have the same control that we do, popping in and out. He can just do that whenever he wants.
Yes, I know.
I was reading the comments because Judy up there was saying, better have plenty of Snickers. Dennis Higgs says, is there really any such thing as being ready for Wayne? Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, yeah. Just saying.
Get it.
I don't know.
Get it, Sheila. What do you got? We done.
That's it.
Okay, so here's what I'm happy about. I feel like we had another great show like Friday. Friday was okay. So I want to say thank you to everybody. I gotta say thank you to everybody for Friday because Friday it was a spark for me. It's lit something in me. It carried over on a Saturday. We had a lot of fun.
Great show on Saturday.
We have our. It's like we're gonna treat it like a roller coaster. You have your high points, you have your low points, and the low points is the stuff that brings us down, but we'll bring us right back up out of that. There's a lot of good going on in the trucking industry. You just have to find it. I worry about what's happening with this new vaccine. I worry about the health of the people as far as reactions and stuff like that. At the end of the day, you should have a choice in your life,
right?
And a choice that best fits you. Don't let anything influence you outside of your family. Start with your family, please.
Yeah.
Because that's where I get everything that's instilled in me. I mean, I see you over there, Ed Rogers. You're a good person. The person that commented about keep truckers moving, an amazing comment. We need some more positivity in this screwed up world. And I just wanted to say that word. I'm going to do whatever I can to try to have a good time over here because you guys deserve it. You guys deserve to have an outlet to plug into and unload your crap. Right. And that's what we're here for. So if you have anything that you want to talk about, give us a call, send us a message, or stop by the show on Saturdays or even in the mornings. But do
Or
us
on
a favor.
Tuesday. Talk to
Or
me
on
Tuesday.
Tuesday, you guys come on the show, give us a little heads up, and we'll get you on. We'll get you a link and we'll book you. We try not to have too many people on the morning show because we found that the more people we have on, the signal gets a little weaker. But we're working on that, guys. So
And the more he gets
really
squirreled.
appreciate you.
On the morning show.
And I got to get something from somewhere, don't I? Since I'm not getting it over there.
Do what you need to do.
You're such a liar. I get it. I always get it. Get it one way or the other, whether it's here or over there.
Oh my! Too much info.
You put the info out that I wasn't getting.
No, what?
What do you got to say?
No, nothing.
Of course, everybody's gonna say, Sheila, have a good day.
Thank you.
You too, Swifty from the bully. and in all honesty, bullying is not a joke. Even though we joked about it here this morning, bullying is a serious issue, and I'm finding people doing it through their content, which is a joke. It really is. I used to do it myself. Appreciate you, Kenneth. Appreciate you raising the man you did. The man that you've raised that's in this industry is a true blue, top-notch good person.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what do you got? Come on.
That's it. I was just looking at just comments.
Wonderful Manic Monday show. Love y'all. Judy, we love you.
Yeah.
Daryl Martin. Why? Stop commenting. I keep pressing the same one, you bastard. Daryl Martin says, don't give Wayne a BB gun. He'll shoot his eye out. Ralphie. One of my favorites.
I
All
love
right,
that
let's get it. Love you both. You're welcome. All right. Ed Rogers. How can we get bonus time? LOL. You got an hour and a half today, dude. Seriously. You're the one that's at the end of the day, drivers. You're the heartbeat of America. You should be treated like the heartbeat of America. Always keep that side up, rubber side down, and to make money in today's trucking industry. Sheila, what do you have to do?
Gotta keep that left.
Here's your
closed.
feel-good pity of the day. Have a great day, everybody. Be safe. Watch your surroundings. And if you have weather issues, if you have to think twice, it ain't right. Have a great day, everybody.
Today Mom put a tree in the house. I get in trouble if I bring a little stick inside, but she brought a whole tree and no one yelled at her. Then she put all these balls on the tree and didn't let me play with any of them.
Oh, that was great, Sheila. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.